right, folks, a little road footage here for you in Kentucky. We're on 69 South for about 7 more miles, and then we'll be scooting west on 51, I think, kind of headed over towards Hickman, Kentucky. Just doing a little road footage. I got some viewers that just like to see road footage. And I mentioned a day or two ago that, this is my last week with Maverick, and I'm going to be switching over to Oakley Trucking, also based in North Little Rock. And I bought my own truck, but I actually took the truck to the Oakley yard last Tuesday, so it's been 6 days, and normally they wait until I show up for orientation, which will be this coming Monday. They usually wait till you get there to start doing anything to your truck, but since my truck is already there, they got started on putting decals on it, truck number decals and Oakley Trucking decals, all that stuff, and they have to put what they call a wet kit on it, because I'm going to be doing end dump division, and they put what they call a wet kit on your truck, which basically operates the hydraulic lift for the end dump trailer. So they're getting all that done today. But Robert, who y'all have heard me mention many times, who was my trainer at Maverick, is at Oakley also, and he stopped by the yard today just coincidentally and was able to go in and take a look at my truck and kind of check it out. So he called a bit ago and was talking to me about that. He helped me pick out the decal. They give you choices of decals, colors, and whether you want the metallic look or just plain decals, different colors, and he kind of advised me on what to go with there. So that was all kind of fun. But yeah, so that's what's going on this week too. It's kind of a strange week for me. I know this is going to be one of my last loads with Maverick, and then I'll get home for the Thanksgiving holiday, and then next Monday I'll start at Oakley. So I hope you guys will follow me and see what that's all about. Kind of excited about it, of course. Big step, going from employee driver to owner op, buying a truck, taking more responsibility, but also, the money's going to be better. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. So that's what we got going on. Thinking about that a lot this week. All the time I've spent with Maverick, all the places I've been, all the loads I've got. I'll be doing a different kind of trucking. Be doing an end dump. Won't be doing flatbed. Won't be doing the same kind of securements, tarping and stuff like that. Although the end dump does have a tarp mechanism over the top. It'll be different. I really don't, this will all be new to me, so follow along and we'll see what it's like. All right, well, this place I'm going to, Takaya Carbon in Hickman, Kentucky, usually they're pretty quick loads. I'll probably be getting 3 or 4 lifts of carbon cylinders. Basically, you just put straps on and get going. Although I have picked up some bagged, like super sack material from there before. So we'll see for sure when I get there. I'll try to show you some footage there. Okay folks, so we're getting close to my shipper here, Takaya Carbon in Hickman, Kentucky. I can see it off to the left here now. It says on the work order that they do not have overnight parking, but there is a big gravel lot about half a mile back at the intersection of this road and the highway. You can park out there. No facilities or anything, but it's a place to park. I've stayed out there one time long ago. There's a system arriving me. I don't see any other trucks in the back getting loaded at this time or waiting to be loaded. Of course, it's about, what time is it? It's 11:15, so we might be catching them on lunch. Make sure there's nothing coming down this railroad track here. And then here's the sign, Takaya Carbon, building a future of technology and trust, it says. You have to travel on some skinny country roads to get out here. Alright, so this is the entrance. And we'll come to a little blue building up here with a gate. We're going to have to stop there, go in, kind of sign in, and I think she'll call back and let the shipping people know that I'm here. And then it's a matter of driving through the buildings to get to the back into the loading area. There's the building right there. We'll go in that little door there on the end and check in. I'll get back to you. All right, so I got signed in there. Basically, you just have to sign a form, what company you're with, what time you checked in, who you're going to see, shipping, and then it's just a matter of getting to where you're supposed to be. Oh, there's a Maverick truck coming in behind me now. Oh, let's see. Let me put myself on yard mode real quick so I can go a little faster. Oops, back. Yard. Okay. Now, if you've never been here before, it's not real clear as to where you're supposed to go. I remember my first time here. Based on the directions they give you, it's not too clear. Then once you figure it out, you know. So basically we're going to weave in and out here through these buildings. And then you'll see straight ahead there's a big sign up there with a white sign with a red arrow pointing us to the left. And then there's a little sign here on this pole to the right. It says truck loading straight ahead. We're almost there. There's a porta potty right there to the right, and a place you can wash your hands if you so desire. So this is the loading pad, and basically what we're going to do is make a U-turn right here. It's kind of got a bunch of stuff piled over here, so kind of a tight turn. And they've got some old red marks here on the pavement. You can barely see them, so I'm going to try to get lined up in there. I'll try to show you some load. Guys, he's already started loading me. I mean, I hadn't been parked here 3 minutes, and he's already got the first ones on, so I'll try to show you a little bit of this. Here's my loader right here. So that's what we're getting. Looks like about maybe 10-foot product. So it'll probably be 3 sections in pallets of 2. Probably 12 total cylinders. But that's it. Like I said, it's a real quick load. Straps over, I'll put 3 straps over each section, and that'll be it. And they got another Maverick truck just pulled in over there. He's just waiting to pull over here to give the loader room. All right, I'll show you some more later. All right, folks. Hey, welcome to Tuesday morning. About 10 after 7 a.m. and we are approaching the Takaya carbon plant here in Ozark, Arkansas. Actually, we're still about a mile from it, but I'm just giving you a little Arkansas morning road footage. It's kind of stuck out here in the country. Now, I've been to this place several times. In fact, I was here about 3 or 4 weeks ago, picked up a load, but today we're delivering a load. And the way it works is they have a little holding, like a little gravel lot before you get to the entrance, where you're supposed to turn in, and you check in over the radio, although a lot of times the guard shack's radio doesn't seem to work, so you have to call. Either way, you get checked in, and she'll call you back or holler at you on the CB when she's ready for you to enter. They don't start till 7 o'clock, so usually and you can overnight park up here in this lot. There's probably some trucks that have been there overnight that are trying to get in at this point. Anyway, this is the plant coming up here on the right. The system just arrived me, and you can see here's the lot to the right. There's a couple of Maverick trucks I see, and three other trucks. That at least from what I can tell, 2 of them seem to have loads still, so we'll probably have to wait a little bit to get unloaded. So basically, I'm going to kind of make a U-turn here, back into a spot over here, and check in and wait my turn. I'll get back to you. Okay guys, well, I've had to wait about an hour, and she just called me to come on in. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stop and go in the guard shack and renew my safety card, or whatever they call it, I found my old one and it had a date on it that's a little more than a year old, so I guess they make you renew it. I don't know if that means she's just going to give me an updated card or if I have to watch a video or something. Anyway, that's how it goes. They still haven't sent me a pre-plan, so I don't know what I'm doing after this. Alright, so now that we've come out of the holding lot, we're going to go right down here. You see this little brick guard shack to the right. It's kind of a tight turn, so we're going to make a wide turn in there and then pull past it and walk back to it and see the guard lady. Alright, so just gonna pull down here, get out of the way so I'm not blocking anything, and then walk back and see what she needs me to do. Okay guys, I'm getting loaded. I think he's taking one lift off at this point. Let's go see. Oh, he's going around to the other side. He got one off the rear back there. Let me see if I can get a shot of this for you. I've filmed here before, so it's just a basic forklift. These were 10 feet long cylinders. Had two sets of two in the front and the rear, and then one in the middle. So that's what we got. Still don't have a pre-plan at this point. You know, I'm supposed to get home by tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So I don't know what they'll do with me. Oh, he's coming to the front now. So, all right, well, that's how it works on the unload. All right, guys, well, I'm unloaded. It's a pretty quick unload once you get back here. Sent in my paperwork. Now I'm just gonna go back out. You don't have to go back into the guard shack. I've got my signed paperwork. She's already told me I can just head on out once I'm empty. But my understanding with these products is, you know, we haul them from the Takaya carbon plant in Hickman, Kentucky, and they're called carbon cylinders. And then we bring them here and they process them somehow and turn them into, you know, these things here to the right. And then they're called carbon electrodes. And they're used in the heating process in these steel plants to make or to melt like scrap metal. That's what, at least that's kind of what the little video I watched says. I'm sure that's a very simplistic explanation. Carbon electrodes. So now we just need to wait and see what they want me to do next. Like I said, you know, it's Tuesday. Maverick tries to get everybody home unless you don't want to get home for Thanksgiving. They try to get all the drivers home by Wednesday night for Thanksgiving. And in my case, that'll also be when I'm planning to come off the road and stop driving for Maverick. Although I'll be coming out Friday or Saturday possibly to get my truck all cleaned out and turn it into the shop and all officially. Excuse me. back in. All right, so I'm just gonna exit here and go back out to the holding lot and wait for instructions. I'll let you know when I know. All right, folks. Well, after sitting out here in the holding lot for about 45 minutes, they finally sent me an order picking up here. Oh, mercy. So, we're just gonna go back in. I'm the only one out here in the lot at this point. I've already called and rechecked in out of, with the guard shack. She told me to come on in. Since I've been sitting out here though, another Maverick truck has come in with a load and got called in pretty quickly. So this load, which I'm picking up, delivers Monday at the Nucor plant in Trinity, Alabama, which is where I delivered to about 4 or 5 weeks ago from here. Except I won't be delivering this. I'm sure, you know, they'll have me drop it there at the North Little Rock yard and get someone else to repower it over the weekend. So this might be my last Maverick load. It's a weird feeling. So here we go, back in. She's already told me I don't have to stop. So the loading area, you see this black truck parked here to the left, P&S truck. He's waiting to be loaded. So what I'm supposed to do is pull over here to the right and just wait. There's 2 trucks already back there to the left that have gotten loaded. The way it works is once they load you, they like you to back up into a gravel area and secure. So what I'll do is just pull up here and wait until there's room for me to back up into the loading area. So that's all I got for now. All right, guys, I'm loaded and secured. Time to get on out of here. Just in time also, because it looks like there's a Maverick truck coming in the gate. And it looks like he might have turned too sharp. He may not have ever been here before. All right, so that's it. All right, folks. Well, I've arrived back at North Little Rock on Valentine Road, heading in towards the Maverick yard. It's Tuesday afternoon, about 1 p.m. So what I'm going to have to do with this load is drop this trailer and leave the paperwork in one of the equipment boxes. Normally we leave it in the driver's side top equipment box, and then let the fleet manager know so he can arrange a repower. And you know, I called the lady Teresa over at Oakley. She runs the shop over there, just to make sure my truck was going to be where I could get to it. My Peterbilt that I'm going to be using at Oakley, and it is. It's parked. She told me where it's parked. So the plan is I'm going to take it over to a truck shop down the road tomorrow, because they've got it's something that the place I bought it from, Arrow Truck Sales, is going to fix as part of their warranty. but the wiper control knob just kind of works when it wants to, so they're gonna fix that. So what I've got to do now is after I drop this trailer and all, is I've got to get, you know, cleaned out of this truck, which will take me a bit. I mean, I've done a lot of cleaning up on the interior already, you know, kind of dusting and cleaning the floors, you know, stuff like that, housekeeping stuff. But I got to get all my things out of here. And I've got my ladder back there. I'm gonna have to go get a different vehicle, so it's gonna take me a couple of trips. Anyway, then I got to go over to Oakley and get some stuff moved into the Peterbilt. I still got a lot of work to do. All right, folks. So this might be one of the last views from me you get of the Maverick yard. There's the training building. All right, so I'm gonna pull in here and drop this trailer right in this spot here. I'll get back to you.